Hello, everybody. Just teasing you with that second countdown. Let's see. Lee has done all the duties. He makes us so environmentally responsible by recycling. We appreciate that. Hello, Denise and Stacy and Denise and Lee and Tammy and Sherry and Stacy again. Tijuana Crafter, aka Karina. Welcome in. Very first live. Glad that you're here. And I think I got everybody else. And over in the Discord world, by the way, we've got a link at the top of the YouTube channel that can get you into the Discord if that is your flavor. You can come in and chat, or you can come in and be quiet. It's all up to you. We're just glad you're there when you're there. All right, Lee, it's all yours now. I got to get to work. What is this? Oh, I had that Discord thing. Did I go blank on there? Lee, I can't even hear you. Oh, no, we're good.
I don't know if he's talking.
Nope, that's because of the fact that once again I was talking to Lenore and forgot to unmute my microphone.
Oh, very good. Hello, Lenore.
Tim says hello, Lenore. Now, just for full disclosure on my health, I had to go to the doctor's today. And I have a heavy-duty case of bronchitis.
Oh, yuck.
So I do not know how long I will last voice-wise.
Copy that.
So, because if I start talking too much, I'm going to hack up a lung.
Yeah, don't be hacking up your lungs. That is no fun.
No, it's not. My stomach is already killing me from all the coughing.
Yeah, well, that's how you do sit-ups when you're old. You just cough a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then your stomach muscles get sore and you go, when did I do a sit-up?
Mm-hmm. But hello, everyone. Welcome in. Please, on your way in, hit the like button. Because you're here and we know you're going to enjoy it anyway. So you might as well just go ahead and hit it and get it over with. So you don't have to forget later on. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Once we get Tim up to 500, he's already at 483. He will be doing a 24-hour live, and he will be turning 24-hour lives.
We will be turning pens for a solid 24 hours with minimal breaks.
Yeah, we're only letting him walk away from the lathe to go to the bathroom. Other than that, he's got to eat there. You know.
That's right. Dust and all.
Yep. Hello, Berta and Rich into Discord.
Hey, Berta. Hey, Rich. Hey.
Hey,
How you doing, Berta? How you doing, Rich? Oh, here he goes. Go, Rich. Go, or go, Lee. Go.
Oh, that's a pretty blink.
I'm telling you, man. Look at the curly cues on the end of this, the black and white there.
It does look familiar.
Yeah, we've seen one of these that are on fire all by itself. Let's see. Let's get up to speed here. Now let's get down to speed.
Thank you, Brenda.
All right.
And for anybody that's just coming in, yeah, I don't sound good because I have heavy-duty bronchitis.
Is there a light-duty kind?
Yeah, really.
I think it all sucks pretty bad. Okay, let's get some blower on here.
Antibiotics and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to get pneumonia.
Yeah. She's on the phone with family at the moment, so. Stacy wants to know if you're going to auction off your stick stuck in resin art soon.
You bet. Carrie will probably sell it on her live.
Brenda says,
Oh my gosh.
"Hey, Brenda."
So let me show everybody my absolutely fabulous artwork. Here it is. Bubbles are still intact. And it is hard as a rock now, completely cooled down to room temperature. Bubbles frozen in time. So what happened? I was in here in the shop. I've been in the shop since like 8 o'clock this morning, all except 2 hours that I was doing some other stuff for work, kind of thing, the real work. And I was sitting there at my desk, and I'm going, did I pressurize that pot? And I thought, did I even mix up that resin? And I ran back out to the shop, and there it was, 169 degrees, hard as a rock, cooling down. And I said, I guess I didn't. So I mixed up another batch and made some more stuff. So we've been in the shop all day doing things. And, let's see, we have got some vases. Oh, we're going to do vase. 0.7 rounded pointy. Ooh, 0.7.
Ooh.
What are we starting at?
I was just gonna say, you better make sure you're starting out right.
Yeah, we're starting at a 0.8, so we're gonna have an elephant's foot here, more than a baseball bat. But these are supposed to be rounded, pointy, so that'd be a little nicer.
Grinchville said, "Yeah, I would bid on it if there were 2 sticks."
So what you're saying is I wasn't artistic enough.
Well,
I'll remember that next time.
You can name the piece Squirrel.
There you go. I called it distraction. And I remember walking into the office and continual distraction. Then I forgot why I was in the office, and I'm like, well, I'll just sit down and check my email, see what's going on there. And answered 2 or 3 emails and messing around. All of a sudden, I had that thought about, did I pressurize that pot? Nope.
Hello, Eve in YouTube.
Hello, Eve.
Eve says hello to Lee and the leopards.
Hello, leopards growl back at you. Is that proper? Growling back? Yes, that's the first time I ever did that.
Grr.
Grr. Brittany? Oops, I did it again. Oh, you're pretty crafty there, Melanie. Must be an exciting Friday for you, huh?
Oh wow!
It's gonna be fabulous.
What are you gonna show us? Yeah, I want to see what you're doing.
Are you petting dogs? Or is she at a retreat?
Yeah, she's at the retreat, I believe.
I thought I heard Marion in the background.
There's the puppy.
Oh, I got to come watch now. I got to watch.
She got her puppy.
Hello, doggy. How cute. I like the ears. I like the ears.
I can't hear. Take the earphones off. Well, then I can't not by you. I don't have a camera there.
Probably something on the front of your phone there, I imagine.
There should be something on the screen that looks like a circle.
Oop, there it is.
There you go.
Ah, it's a retreat.
How big are the tables?
Hey, Debbie. Debbie who?
Debbie who? Well, I can't hear, so.
Debbie Rice. Hey, Joe. Joe who?
Hi, Joe Rice.
Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Hello, Karen.
Did they see us?
No.
I say hello. I said hello. I'm saying hello too. I'm watching. I can't hear anything, but I'm watching. He won't take his headphones off. Anybody going to Ohio? We'll be there.
Just keep me away from everybody. I'm sick. Yeah. Well, I am. I got bronchitis.
I'm here too.
All right, I got to get back to turning. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good time.
That was Berta. Everybody, my apologies. We had Berta in Discord with her camera on, saying hello to some of the people at the retreat.
Doing a live. She was doing a live.
And she had her puppy with her. Jess says hello, Tim, Carrie, and friends.
Hello, Jess.
Ouch. Yeah, Stacy, it does sound like everybody's having fun.
No doubt about it. Now, if I could just stick a lathe in the back corner of that room, that would be awesome.
Uh-huh.
I'd have something to do.
You probably have a crowd of people around you, too.
Yeah, for a minute. Then they'll be diamond painting and come back for some more. Yeah, I've thought about doing that, trying to portabilize this shop, and I just can't.
Well, you go out, you buy yourself a food truck, take out all that stuff, and just equip it with a lathe and, buffers.
Funny you mentioned that. I actually had that thought.
I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Well, you need to power it up. It's probably taking about 10 grand. What's that, babe? Faces. That's what I'm doing. Jeez. Crazy lady. Yeah, they don't look like faces yet.
Sarah Ann says hello, everyone.
Hello, Sarah Ann.
Okay, let me try that again with the microphone on this time.
Absolutely.
Michelle TSF says, thanks, Carrie, for letting me know that my pen is being turned. Gotta hop on right away.
Yes, ma'am. And it's recorded, so you can watch it 100 times.
Tijuana Crafter says, wow, that's pretty. Emma says, hello. And of course, if I didn't say it before, Grinchville is here.
Hello, Grinchville.
I think I said it before because Grinchville's the one that said something about the 2 sticks.
Yeah, that's right. She would get it if it's 2 sticks.
Excuse me.
I will drill a hole and put a stick down inside and just epoxy it right in there.
I was gonna say just add a little bit of resin to fill the hole.
That's it. That is it. Man, this thing is some fluorescent orange, I'll tell you. Love it.
Yeah, that's like there's another one that she put out on when she did the last drop that was yellow that was like that. Looked like it was glowing, and looked like it was glowing.
I believe it. I believe it. And this is a cocoon blank.
Yep. Tijuana says this is the first of your pens I have seen. Nice.
We're glad, Tijuana. Come back often. We're here pretty much all weekend. We're going to do something sort of fun and new tomorrow. Going to get up and turn in the morning because I got most of the quiet projects I can't do on the live done. And I'll be turning in the morning. And then we will take a break. But when I'm taking a break, Carrie's going to go live and do her thing at her desk while I'm on my podcast. When I get off the podcast and she's done with her thing, I'll come back on live. And then when I take a break, oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say Grinchville says no alterations allowed. I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. And we're just going to flip flop all day tomorrow. And you get all the leopards, Carrie screams across the room. You get all the leopards.
I have Berta's box packed up.
Berta's box is packed up.
Triple whammy, Sarah says.
Yeah, all day long, all weekend long.
Well, I know
She's going to be selling. Oh, go ahead.
I know Tammy missed Carrie on Wednesday because, of course, Carrie was at the retreat. So,
yeah, Carrie did not do a Wednesday live this week. She was not feeling well, still healing from all that junk. But she's feeling a whole lot better now. And you know, Lee, she sounded a lot like you up until about yesterday. She had to get a Tessalon and the prescription strength Robitussin DM and get all that junk out of her lungs. And she thought it was from her nose surgery, but the doctor's like, no, I think that's pollen in the air, allergies, and all that junk. And I'm like, oh. So she better now.
well, that's a good thing. Yep, yeah. Timothy is in Discord.
Hello, Timothy.
Brenda. Sorry, I'm blanked out.
BMBD squared out there. I saw her chatting.
Yep. That's who was asking if Timothy was here.
Ah, gotcha.
She's currently on the phone with family, so she's mute, more or less.
That's okay. No problem.
She can still hear, but...
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Lee, drink a lot of water and take it easy tonight and tomorrow, man. Get that thing gone past you. Had no fun.
Yeah, I haven't slept well for like 2 weeks.
Oh, my goodness.
Coughing's been keeping me awake.
That will do that.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa. I mean, I guess for my distraction art, We'll probably start the bidding at $5 and likely end it right around $5, but it will be for sale. It is a great paperweight. I hate to throw it away because, it is art.
Then what you do is you take the cup out, you rip the cup off, and then you turn around and take a Dremel, and whoever wins it gets their name personalized on it.
Yeah. My handwriting is so good, I should have been a doctor.
Yeah, this sounds like mine.
Yeah. More like scribble.
I don't even think mine's that good.
All I know is when I take notes, I can hardly read my own notes.
I was writing something when I was in school one time, and the teacher turned around and looked at whatever I was writing and said, "What, doodling during class?"
Yeah, that's what you call it.
He said, "Leopard letter works, collector's work."
That's it. I'll even sign it. I'm sure that makes it worth at least 50 cents more.
Hello, Marianne, in a Discord.
Hello, Marianne. Hello, Marianne. Yeah. Having fun? Oh, that's good. Whoo! Come on over.
See, Brenda says, I have not been on much. I traded my internet service and the second modem didn't work, so I'm using my phone hotspot.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Not really.
A little too far away. Hello, hello, hello.
Yep. She was just on. She just had the camera on a little while ago.
Nice. That's right. It's either a flea market or an auction or a retreat. Okay.
Bye.
Won't be here.
Let's see. Stacy said, "Me too." Half the time, I'm like, "What did I write here?" Jess said, "That looks like tiger stripes." And Eve said, "It could be numbered artist proofs, numbered artists proof, 1 of 1, making it more valuable."
Yes, there will be no other additions. I got a scratch right in there. I can't seem to sand that out. Let's try it again. Right inside this finger hold.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you sure it's not part of where the mold is, or the
no, no, it's just right here, right inside there. It'll come off. Just gotta give it a little TLC. Sometimes the scratches are so deep from the carving knife that it just doesn't get them right away. So we'll get there.
He says the pen is gorgeous.
It's a beautiful blank. That is for sure.
Oh.
Making the murders look good. What?
Oh, Perry Mason.
Ah, good old Perry. We just had a suicide happen this week in Yukon, Oklahoma, or Mustang, one of
Ew.
those little cities down there. Some father killed his wife, 3 of their children, left the youngest kid alive, and then blew his brains out.
Oh, goody.
Well, what the heck was going on there? I don't know. But everybody's coming back on. They were loved and wonderful and happy. And I said something was going on.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on here, but at one point we were heading to the matter of fact, we were heading to the doctor's offices, and I was in the right-hand lane, and 3 pickup trucks came screaming by me on the breakdown side. And I mean, if I hadn't moved over, I would have been creamed. Next thing you know, a cruiser comes the opposite direction, spins around, comes back, follows them, and then a little while later, 2 more cruisers goes down the road.
Something exciting was happening.
Yeah, I'm like, if those 3 pickup trucks were undercover cops, they really should have had their lights and sirens going.
Yes, they should. Pickup trucks, undercover cops. That's a good disguise.
Sheriff's department down here has that with some of them.
Well, we watch Sheriff J.D. Grudd all the time, or J.D. What's his name? Brady Judd. J.D. Grudd.
Yeah.
America's best sheriff. I like that guy.
And Marion says, hello, everyone from the Mingle in the Mitt in Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
Oh. Can you what? Can you do something for me? Give me a new head. Or a new stomach.
New lungs.
Yeah, lungs.
Go
Yes,
right to the
I do.
roots.
Yes, please. I got something.
And this is Michelle's pen. Stevie Pete's still watching, Michelle. All right, so here it is. And there were the 2 swirlies on the side. This one sort of disappeared on this side, with this one still here nice, pulling all that orange into the vortex of the end there. And when you roll it around here, this one's still here real nice, and this one's really here nice. And look at this little interweaving of the white and the, I don't know if it's black or dark tinted, because I get some clarity here. So I think it's clear that's tinted black. So it is transparent, but it is very dark transparent. And this is done 0.70, round pointy ends, vases in the middle. There we go, Michelle. Enjoy that one. Yep. New process here is I get to clean it out before I'm done with it all. That way she can pack it up right away. Because normally I stack them up for a couple of hours and then clean them in the middle of stuff. but she wants me to clean them out. So I'll be Q-tipping here for just a second.
Michelle says beautiful and no elephant leg. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, with the rounded pointy, you don't get the elephant leg. Or elephant foot, I should say. We were talking to her off the line. When I said elephant foot, she goes, "Oh, I can't get that out of my mind." Yes, ma'am. We aim to please, so please aim. I used to think I was caught up. That came short-lived. All right, this is for Miss Carrie. Okay, how long are these supposed to be? There's no finger measurements, nothing.
Do the next one.
Here.
I have it written down. Do this one. That's an older one.
Miss Amanda.
And you're still in the buffer.
Yep, haven't done anything. I'm going to go to a drill press right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Okay.
to drill some holes in this one here. And coming up next is a Everest version 2.
It hurts.
Been excited to get back on here. Only worked 58 hours in my 4 nights, so it was pretty good. Farted around in the shop a little bit as we got going day by day, pouring some stuff, creating some stuff, especially the new art of resin in a cup.
Okay, she wants where you grip the finger to be that 0.43. She said the rest of it can be thicker if you want.
It has to be thicker.
Okay. Well, there you go. Just telling you.
So
Right.
0.43. Baseball bat 0.43.
Came out to 0.426, but
Close enough. It's never exactly anyway, because I'm a human being. When you did the math on this one for the measurement, it came out to a 0.4261.
That's
We
the
rounded
Everest?
it up. We rounded it out to 0.43. Yep, this is Everest.
Huh.
Here we go. Oh, what?
It just looked different, that's all.
It's covered in white.
Ah.
So
That's why I was confuzzled.
yeah. As I round it down, you'll go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tammy's favorite part.
That's it.
Hey, Dipsy.
Hello, Dixie.
Everest.
Everest.
Hey, Jojo.
Hello, Joe. Copy that. Who's tired?
Okay.
That's sweet.
Hey, Joanna.
Oh, Philly.
How you feeling today, Joanna? Well, that's good to hear. Sorry about that.
Harry, what does that mean that she likes twin pinch point? Likes thin pinch point. What's a pinch point? I know, but what's a pinch point?
Pinch,
So
grab
do it like we always do it. Oh, okay.
0.42.
Yeah, 0.43. Yeah, gotcha. Sure. You got that right.
Hugs, Joanna. Just don't hug too close because I got bronchitis. I don't want you to get sick.
Is it bacterial, viral, or just you have it?
I have no idea. I just know I got bronchitis.
Usually they tell you, like, yeah, you're going to get it from the pollen. Like when Carrie had, they go, not viral, not bacteria. You just got it because the pollen's heavy.
Oh, it might be in my summary somewhere. I just haven't read it.
Okay, so we're supposed to get down to a 0.43. That is a 0.47 right there. Dang, that's going to be small.
That's going to be thin.
Yeah.
Hey, Stacy H.
Hello, Stacy H.
Didn't even see you sneak in.
0.46, getting there.
Funny thing is, I didn't see her sneak in, but yet she's the one that said half the time when she writes something, what did I write here? But yet I didn't see her sneak in. I'm doing good today. Yeah, I got him.
She
Joanna.
was hunting rabbits. 0.44. So by the time we send that, it'll be right down to 0.43.
I got biotics today. Antibiotics. I already did. Already been to the doctor. Already prescribed. Already picked up the medications. What was that? No. Hello, Michelle Hunter.
Hello, Michelle.
Stacy H says that's okay, Lee. You're a trooper for being here. Oh, I can't leave Tim in the lurch. I mean, come on now.
Don't know what to do. I'm on the channel. Jeez. Scared the crap out of me. Whew. Don't do that while I'm turning. Oh my God. It did that bang, 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 FBI open up, and I was sitting here concentrating on turning. Scared the crap out of me. And the sound thing is this point.
Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Joanna.
Adrenaline running from the toe to my head.
What was
I don't
that?
know whether to fight or flight.
That was a soundboard. It's something on Discord where you can make quick little 2-second sounds. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Joanna said, "Oh, good. We need our catering guy." Well, I'm glad I was able to make you laugh, Joanna. Well, I tried to wait till I must have timed it wrong because I tried to wait until he had the knife away from the blank. Well, like I said, I tried to wait until he had the knife away from the blank, but apparently I missed the timing.
No, wasn't expecting it. I'm guilty, but I'm not sure my conscience knows it. Not sure what I'm guilty of, but I am certainly guilty of something.
Yes, Michelle, it will be. This is Everest point 2. Has a little bit more of a look. Has a little bit more of the painting look, or the diamond painting look. Let's see. Joe said, "I love that one, but I have to say I love Everest point 1.0."
Oh yeah, Everest 1.0 is a very good little artistic rendition. This is more of a copycat. Tim was just playing in the shop going, I wonder if I could do that. And I figured out how. Well, if I spend enough money, I'll figure it out.
It just Joe says it's gorgeous, and I love using mine.
Yeah. It's super comfortable. Why? It is. Addiction or something, or trauma, or what? Oh my goodness. Yep. What's her age? Still fairly young. Yeah, the trauma will drive you to that, Tammy. The trauma drives you to that.
Let's see.
Yep. Look, just have her watch the videos. She has to come to her own resolution and need the help, you know. Yep. Good.
Okay. If I can just interrupt for a moment. Stacy said that, yeah, I have 1.02, but I'm considering this new one, the 2.0. Color in chat where Joanna says, for the first time in 8 years, a dog walker is walking my dogs. They love her. I may be getting fired.
The dogs are firing you.
Michelle Hunter says, I'm new to seeing this. Very cool to see you turn the pen. Michelle, that's Michelle Hunter. Did you see the blank when he first put it on, or was it already mostly turned when you saw it? Stacy Hardy's just saying hello, and Tracy Cook says hello.
Hello, Tracy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. You can go ahead back to it. I just wanted to get some of the comments in before they went too far.
So, Michelle, if you're first in, Michelle, ask questions, anything you want, what we're doing, how we're doing it, all that good stuff. No secrets here. I've been stealing from everybody since I started 1.25 years ago. So, whatever ideas I got from everybody else. The experience I had to get myself, but knowledge I just stole shamelessly.
Well, you're gonna want to pay. She said no. It had already started when she came in. What you're gonna want to watch when he puts a blank up, which is basically just a rectangular piece, unless it was poured round already. When he puts that up, take a good look at it, because it will not look the same when he gets done turning it. However, it will still look gorgeous, but it'll look much different than what you're seeing on the outside.
Yeah, and I think what Lee's trying to say there is, when you buy a blank, on many of the blank people out there that are making blanks, and you love that blank, that's not what the pen's going to look like. That's the outside. The inside is where the pen sits.
Right. Not a problem. That's why he started this, was to share it with people.
That is it. Well, you know what happens is the outside is gone, so we don't know anymore, Cindy. all this left is the inside. But you're right. I mean, that's where it all comes together on the inside.
And like I've said before, which I got the idea because of some of the blanks he uses are by a company called Cocoon, and I jokingly made the comment that, yeah, they call it Cocoon because there's a butterfly inside each blank. Coming to find out, Cocoon, that's what Cocoon, the whole idea was with Cocoon. That's why they called it that.
That's it. That is it. Lee was on the money. And what we're looking at here is a lighthouse on its side. We've got the rocks and the water crashing at the base, the lighthouse in the middle, and the sky up top, resembling Dakota Detweiler's Everest. That was its inspiration.
Tracy Cook said, always count on Tim to find the beauty inside the blank.
Thank you, Tracy. I just stand around long enough and take enough away to not screw it up. Stay out of its way. I truly believe that. I appreciate your fine compliment, and I agree with you that it's a lot of fun to do this, and they're gorgeous when I'm done. But I'm telling you, a lot of my nervousness or anxiety comes into don't screw up the blank. It's gorgeous. Just take enough away to let its beauty shine through, truly, because there's some crazy looking blanks here. Saw that orange one up at the beginning. That was wild.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, right up the front.
The black and orange.
Yeah, you'll love it. You can zip back through it and get a quick preview, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's good.
Just watch the first one. It was the very first pen that he turned.
Right at the beginning. And there it is.
Yep.
Now we'll go buff it up. And this is Amanda. Amanda, should you be rolling through, this is yours.
Now all you have to do is just switch to the buffer.
Yep, coming over. Thank you, Lee.
Yes, you are absolutely right, Michelle. It is difficult to see what the pen will look like just by looking at the blank. But you can still get a fairly decent idea.
The colors will still be there. Just it mixes different down deep inside.
Jess says, I can't wait to see him turn mine when he gets to it.
Yes, ma'am. We will announce it for sure.
Hello, Sheila Hugo.
Of course, I am assuming Jess is a female. It could be Jesse, a guy, but
It just says Jess Russ.
yeah, I'd be 90% correct if it were Jess, a female, not Jess, a male. But you never know. But Jess will let us know in a moment, I'm sure.
I am a lady, she says.
There you go. Now we know Jess is a lady. So now we can say yes, ma'am. There we go. Everest 2.0.
Why is one thinner than the other?
They're the same. They just look different because they're at different positions. This has got a fatter hoof on it. Have to do that when it's printed like that.
I mean, this looks better in here.
That is. That's Shea by the Sea. Yep, that's how that one goes.
Thank you kindly, sir, Jess says.
Did you clean it?
And this is Jess Russ coming up. What's that, babe? No, you just grabbed it out of my hand.
No, here, you gotta clean it.
I gotta clean it. Just grabbed it out of my hands. He goes, you got to clean it. And I go, I know. Just grab it out of my hand for it.
Well, there you go, Jess. He's actually going to be turning yours next.
Yeah, you're up next.
He's just got to drill holes in the end first.
Got to clean this Everest first. Clean the ends. A little bit of. Here, I'll show everybody what I do. Am I still on the buffer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hit the ends and I use this little acetone Q-tip here, and I get all this junk out from turning, from buffing and stuff, so it's nice and clean in the hole there. So when you put your tip in there, it goes in nice and wonderfully. There we go. And she also got a crab cover minder. Look at that. And she's getting a drill tray. Loading her up.
No giving your customer the crabs.
Was she on?
Let's see. Now comes up Jess. Got to go drill a couple of holes. Oh, this will be a fun one. There's some cool colors in here. To prove Lee correct, we will peruse the outside of this blank before I turn it, and then we'll see how it will change.
You just got to change the camera once you're done drilling.
Yep, will do.
There we go.
So when you hear me pounding, I'm pounding in these bushings right here into the hole I drilled into the end of the blank. That's the pounding that you hear.
Or as Wanda says when she's here that he's beating his head against something.
It sounds the same as me beating the head against the wall or the table or something.
And there you go, Michelle. There's the blank, how the blank looks now. So just watch what happens when he's done turning it. Oh, Jess rests. She's excited.
Look at that thing right there. Green, white, dark. I think it's a tinted clear. Orange, red. There's some yellow in there. Purple. Little tiny bit of green in there. Light green, dark green. I make it wet so you can see what the colors are. But you watch this. It'll look, I don't say nothing like this, but very different than this right here.
And this is my first cocoon blank, Jess says.
Nice.
You'll like pretty colors. And here's Tammy's favorite part. Bedelia, welcome to Discord. I don't know if you're able to hear me or not. You should be able to, but if you click on Tim in the shop, you'll be able to join the rest of us in voice. So you'll be able to hear the shenanigans that are going on occasionally.
And not just wish you could.
Yeah, really. Congratulations, Jess, on seeing your first pen made. How exciting that came from Grinchville.
Look how it's changed a little bit. Now we got this happening on this side here. The blue, the greens and stuff coming out, the oranges. It's gonna be cool. All right, what do we got here? We got artist choice. That's always fun. 0.56 baseball bat, 5 1/4. It's already 5 1/4. That was the easy part. Didn't have to do a thing.
Oop, hit the wrong button.
Do I have any what? A lot of plastic, but it went fine. Yeah, I'm learning how to do those better. And by the way, we do have another blank dropper, another one coming after him, but the newest blank dropper in the group is Troy Shipley. He tosses down blanks every Wednesday morning. Super fun to see that. Everybody scooped a bunch up this past week.
Joe Atwood says, "Oh my gosh, how pretty!" And Jess Russ says, "Oh my, that is just wow."
Going to be some good colors in this in time.
Joe says, "Jess, you think that you are excited now watching the turning? Wait until you unwrap that pen." And that is true. Just I warn everybody that as good as it looks on camera, even after he buffs it, and as good as it looks when Carrie takes a picture of it, you will still want to be sitting down when you open it because it's like night and day.
Well, that, and if you're sitting down, you can drool over the table instead of drooling down the front of your shirt.
And if you drop it, at least you drop it into your lap, not on the floor.
That's right.
Because it can be a shock. Nope, you're absolutely right. No, Joe, nothing can compare to seeing it in person.
I've never actually seen that reaction until we were with Joe and Shay at Cheesecake Factory in Frisco, Texas. And we gave Shay her Shay by the Sea pen and some other things. And to see that reaction, I'm got to tell you, that was, I could have just ended my turning career. Because there was, true joy, wonder, excitement, all that wrapped up into one. And I thought that was cool. And Joe's over to the side going, oh my goodness. I mean, I know they look better in person. Yeah, but I've never seen it till then. I hear it, but I never saw it. Yes, ma'am, I do.
Let's see. Joe Atwood said, "I have 3 and I'm about to order my 4th." And also says that was an unforgettable experience.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it, Joe? That was a blast. We were sitting there talking, getting ready to come down there, and Joe's like, "Can I come?" I said, "Boy, I sure hope. Are you nearby?" Oh, hey, yeah, you bet. We got to meet Joe, Jay, the whole bit. That was fun. All right, so we've got the finger holds done in the baseball bat. Now, just to give you an intermediate step here, what we look at is we'll show you what it looks like again wet. and how it's shaping up. And it's not even buffed yet, but look what's happening down on this end with this finger hole. When you start cutting at an angle, you start cutting through all these swirls. You start getting some crazy looking things. I see a lot of purple coming out right there. Yeah. And on this end over here, look at this. Looks like marble. That is too cool.
Joe said it was so much fun, Tim.
It was a blast.
And says,
we ate so much food. We laughed so freaking hard that night. I went home, my stomach hurt.
And, oh, wow. Just wow, she says.
Yeah, it's going to get better here. I think we're going to do Morse code on this one. Morse code is going to give us a lot of undulations through all those little swirly things. And that'll look pretty cool.
Now, just so that you know, Jess and or Michelle, a lot of these turning styles that he's talking about, like vases or vases and Morse code or Mentos or any of those things that he talks about when he's turning, those are names he's given the turnstiles on the pen. They're not necessarily official. Everybody uses the same name type terms.
In fact, I'll bet you nobody uses those terms.
Most likely. Just like the baseball bat ends. Yep. If you order a pen, it would be my suggestion, speaking from experience, to get the baseball bat ends, because they are so much easier on your fingers in the long run, especially if you're a heavy presser.
Look at the colors. Oh, I've never seen it before. Look at the colors on this string as we peel off this. The purple, the orange, the green, the white, the blue, it's all on those. That's pretty cool. We saw that freeze frame like that before.
Caroline Cook says, "Hi all, I'm still tending to the chickens. I'll be in the background listening."
Oh, that's good, Caroline. I've been waiting for you to come back on so we could turn your stuff.
And Michelle says, "Is this one a baseball bat end?"
This is.
And yes, it is. Yeah. Jess Russ says, "I'm a heavy presser, so I went with baseball bat." It will. I know for me, it took a little bit to realize that I didn't have to press hard, or I didn't have to hold it so hard. So it may take a little bit to realize, hey, I don't have to hold it that hard. I can loosen up my grip.
That's why it helps.
You know?
Because it's like, hey, I don't need to grip that hard anymore to do what I want to do.
And yes, hello, Caroline. You go ahead and tend to the chickens and listen in the background.
That's it.
Like he said, he was waiting for you to come in so he could turn yours too. So
the reason we call this Morse code because we've got dot, dit, dot, dit, dot. So dot, dit, dot, dit, dot. That's why we call it Morse code. As silly as that may sound, that's how it got its name.
Yep. Now, what did you say, Timothy?
Well, Tammy, you may be getting confused, Tammy. Just because she presses you hard doesn't mean she needs baseball bat ends. But if she's hard on diamond painting, then maybe she does.
Just says, I like it. And Michelle Hunter says, "You are so talented."
Oh, you're very kind.
And
thank you very much.
And Tammy, just you wait. I still got to respond to you.
Just living, sister. You're just living.
Yep. I'm not telling you. You'll have to read it when I reply to your message. Uh-huh.
I tell you, if you're in YouTube and you just want to listen and laugh, you got to be in Discord. It's just too funny. It's just too.
I pick on Tammy all the time, unmercifully. And she wouldn't have it any other way.
That's right.
But as far as this one goes, go ahead and ignore Lee, huh? Well, just you wait. Just you wait. I don't know if you saw it, Tim.
What's that?
But
No, I don't.
during the read back of Tammy's comment, I waited until she was done, like with the first paragraph, and I said, "Okay, that's enough. We got to wait till next week for the rest of it now." And she kept going, and I said, "No. I told you we're gonna do the rest of it next week."
Tammy just can't stand till next week. Tammy just can't stand till next week.
Uh-huh.
We did skunk work projects today.
She's whining. Why?
Uh-huh.
She didn't need to know.
No hints. No hints. It doesn't matter. No hints.
She can't hear you, but here's a hint. Scales. There you go. See? You don't know.
See, at least he gives you a half decent hint.
Well, that might not be a half decent hint. You just think it's a half decent hint.
Exactly.
I could have been using the scale while I was measuring stuff.
Well, this is true.
Could be. Could be.
Hey, I have to feed into it to give more ammunition. We are currently driving Tammy crazy. Tammy Short is a really sweet girl. She really is. But she is so much fun because it's like the old joke. It's like the old blonde joke. How do you keep a blonde in suspense? Oh, I'll tell you next week. You know? Well,
And she
she's
happens
the
to be
same way.
blonde.
She's the exact same way, no matter what her hair color is. It's like, oh, I'll tell you tomorrow when you're. And in the meantime, it drives her insane. Give me a hint. Come on, give me a hint. You can tell me.
Hey, Tammy, do you know how 3 people keep a secret? Yep, that's pretty much it. One kills the other 2.
But it may not have anything to do with an event. I have no clue. But I'm sure when Tim's ready, he will let everybody know. Yes, he can.
Okay, here's another hint, Tammy. Diode.
Diode.
I appreciate that, but it's a hint.
Eve said those terms are in leopard speak.
Leopard speak.
But now she's also going to be looking at the computer constantly, trying to figure out when I'm going to go ahead and respond to her comment. See?
Oh my goodness, that was the one. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. No, you cannot have that pen. Because that's Jess's pen. Jess says, wow, Tim, that is beyond gorgeous. And Michelle, do you see what I was talking about when I was talking about the difference between the blank and the finished product? That is amazing, says Michelle.
Yeah, this is a very pretty blank. I could tell from the outside. Something pretty cool on the inside. Turn that off, switch to the buffer.
Joe says, so pretty.
Yeah.
And Jess says, thank you so much, Tim.
You're welcome.
Unbelievable how different it looks from the start. But you understand what I'm saying. It was a pretty, pretty blank, and then all of a sudden, it's like, there's this finished product that's even better than it looked to begin with.
And you say to yourself, where'd that come from?
What do you mean you're boring me, Joe? She says no. She says she's boring me. Oh no, trust me, that's not because I'm being bored, Joe. That's because of all the coughing I'm doing. It's like messing with me. Yeah, I got bronchitis. Don't you see my name? Don't you see my name, Sick Lee? It's right there in Discord. Sick Lee. Caroline says, "Hey, I just noticed something. What's with the blue man finger?"
Well, this.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, I have sanded and finished so much. I put a lot of pressure on this part of my finger while I'm going against these and sanding them with the sandpaper and stuff that I keep wearing out a little callus in here, and I couldn't get it to heal. So I finally put some Band-Aids and some Neosporin on it. Every time I do that and I start turning pens again, all the water causes the Band-Aid to come off. So I cut the finger off one of those rubber gloves and just stuck it over there so I can keep it dry, keep the Band-Aid on there and get it to heal, and I could still turn pens. And anyway, here is Jess's pen. That would be dumb. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get my finger to heal so I can wear it out again.
Just says, "Oh my gosh, love it." Michelle says. Oh, I know you were messing with me, Joe. I was just letting you know why. Sorry, I keep muting mid-sentence.
All righty. All right, Carrie, here's another one to ship. Carrie's pretty much packing these up and shipping them as quick as I can make them, which is good.
I start
out the door.
I start getting into sentence, and all of a sudden my coughing starts. So that's why you hear me breaking up the conversation.
Was Tracy Cook around? Let's see.
I haven't seen Tracy.
I thought I saw Tracy in earlier because she's up next.
Yeah, I'm going back now to see if I see her. But I've been sick for a couple of weeks. I'm sorry. Yeah, she was on earlier. So she should be there shortly.
Cool.
Yep, there she is.
Oh, good, good.
So you're up next, Tracy.
I'm going to mute. Got to cut.
Okay. No, yeah, I've been about 2 weeks, roughly. Yeah. Not really. I just went to the doctor's today and picked up antibiotics and whatnot. So I'm hoping in a couple of days I'll be
I'm back.
a lot better. Welcome back. And I'm assuming you're drilling again.
Yes, sir. Two dogs ate one sausage.
Two
Oh, you got a
sausages,
bunch of
ate one
numbers
dog.
going. Or oh, I see you ate one too. You were doing some numbers. I was just trying to screw you up.
These pens are like potato chips. You can't have just one.
That's great.
3, 10, 4. Ah, shoot.
Dang. That's it.
You should. What did you do now? Like I wouldn't make fun of you anyway.
Ouch.
Where did you get your driver's license? A Cracker Jack box? That figures.
I thought you were going to tell us you cut your finger on that sharp mind.
Yeah. No, she cut it. She cut it on the butter knife.
That's
Uh-huh.
okay. So Carrie Tracy is here. Florida Citrus. We're going to do some vases on 0.55 and baseball bat. Okay. Got it.
Did you see what Sarah Ann? Did you see Sarah Ann says that that's one of the sayings she was thinking about for the back of the pen was the fact that these are like potato chips. You can't have just one.
I got to tell you guys, Sarah Ann did a killer design for the back of the t-shirts with the Timisms kind of thing.
Yep.
It looks, Sarah, you can share that as you like. If everybody's going to want one. I know I want one. And right now she's trying to figure out the front.
I will be right back. I have to step away for a couple minutes.
All right. You know, all the Timisms, the goofy things I say that I don't realize they're so goofy. Well, she compiled those. I forget who started that, but she put them into a design for the back of the t-shirt or the front of the t-shirt. But yeah, so you could, it's got the stuff like, oh man, and the diaper thing, and heck, I can't remember what they are now. I say them so often. But she's done a nice job, and now we're just trying to finalize and Hey, she can sell you t-shirts all she wants. I'm cool with that. Oh, I have no idea. No idea. That's all Sarah Ann's world. I get no cut, don't want to cut, want her to be successful, and right now I think she's trying to figure out how to embroider the front with the Leopard Leatherworks logo, and then silk screen or direct fabric, or what was that called, Sarah Ann? Direct to film, DTF, and then iron it on board kind of deal. Yeah, I think it's wild. But Sarah Ann's got much more details. I'm not the designer. Not even the color for seat. Oh, maybe she put it in there. I don't know. But Sarah Ann is an embroiderer, embroideress. Not sure what the right term for that is. So she obviously wants to get her skills on that shirt, and then she could do the iron on for the rest on the back or something like that. If you embroidered the back, it'd be about $1,000 t-shirt. Nobody would buy one then. Is she? Oh, you do too. Just haven't found it all yet. Well, that's for you to discover, my sister. There's a skill, following directions. Watch YouTube. Watch YouTube. There's plenty of people who can't do that. Oh, you do. You have one in there somewhere. What's the favorite term out there? God don't make no junk. You got something going on. You just don't know what it is yet. That's up for you, sister. We can't do that for you. So what you have found is a number of things that are not your talent. Keep trying. I was let's see, I was 61 and a half before I turned my first pen. I had no idea I had this skill set, desire, talent, or anything. Until Carrie says, "Can you make me a pen?" I said, "Oh, never did that before." And here we are, 1,050 pens later, or 60 or 1,100, where we're at. Can't even remember now. What'd you do? Yep, guaranteed. If you read the Bible and you believe in the Bible, then you know that you have been blessed with talents. You just got to figure out what they are. There you go. Keep trying. That's all any of us can do. It's in there. Yep. That's correct. She'll be here probably this week or so. I'm very excited to see her. Yep. She's doing better now. All is good. I love it. Yeah. Well, Tammy, maybe one of your talents is being a compassionate person, right? Being wheelchair bound. Obviously, you can't be the first baseman for the Cincinnati Reds, right? So there's something else that you're going to be good at that the first baseman for the Cincinnati Reds isn't good at. And I'm not saying there aren't. I'm just saying there might not be. So maybe being a so maybe you should be a life coach. You're never a failure. You just found some way that didn't work. So people do have to have the desire to be fixed too. Don't need a degree to be compassionate. I know it's true. I never lie. I never lie.
Okay, I'm back.
Lee's back. Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know what all's been read.
Nothing
But
since you read the last one.
Sarah Ann says I have everything digitized and ready to go. We just need to finalize colors. Joe says I see beachy colors and the colors of a flamingo. It could be my YouTube though.
No, these are beachy colors.
Tracy, it's so pretty already. And Debbie Bro says, hi everyone. Hope your weekend will be a great one.
Hello, Debbie.
Ah, damn. Oh, nothing, just my coughs.
Let's see how we're doing for size here. Should be right around a 0.55, 0.56. Perfect, on the money.
I did. But I just got the antibiotics today. You got to give them some time to work.
Yeah, at least 24.
No, I've been sick. I've been sick for 2 weeks. I just went to the doctor's today.
Because he was sick?
Because it wasn't that bad up until a few days ago. Let's see. Did you? Michelle wants to know. Did you make the blank too?
I did not make this blank. This is a builder of all things handcrafted blank. I could make this blank, I just didn't.
Didn't you make one similar to? Yeah,
I
that's
made
what
a
I
few
thought.
hundred blanks. It's just now with all the Skunkworks projects and people selling blanks in the group and people buying the blanks. I'm like, okay, I don't need to do that right now. I got plenty of work to do. I don't need to create more work for myself.
Yeah, tell me. Stacy Hardy says it's a pinkish orange, at least for me, for mine.
Yes, sort of a salmon and a cantaloupe or honeydew melon kind of colors.
Yep.
Or pink grapefruit. pink grapefruit, and honeydew melon. Yeah. I don't know, but this is called a Florida something or other. Like,
Oh, you're gonna let him, huh? No, whatever. There's a big difference between ask him to and let him.
as soon as I get out of Tammy jail, then I can make it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I like to watch these videos on YouTube where these guys take apart the watch movements, rebuild watches, and put them back together.
Yeah.
I watched this guy with these little fingertip thingies on his fingers. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. They make them that just go up to your knuckle? That's cool. But I didn't buy those. I just went cut off a rubber glove.
You know, that's what I was talking about when I was talking about the rubber fingers that they make for paperwork.
Yeah,
It's
probably
just a
similar
fingertip.
thing. Except those for watchmaking don't have all the little rubber bumps on them. They just cover up the finger to keep the grease off the movement.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, as you'll notice, if you look at this pen, since there's a lot of people watching, there's some things to take into consideration is that this end here is exactly a 0.55 or 0.55 and a half, which is, 5,000 or more. This one here is about a 0.54. And to most people, they wouldn't know one from the other end, really can't tell, but your muscles know. So if you're diamond painting with this end and you flip to this end, your muscles actually get a bit of a relief because you're not locked in the exact same position. So the human in me, number one, I can't make two things exactly the same. I'm not a machine. But that's what we do on these is we make one a tiny bit smaller or bigger than the other. So your muscles get it. And believe me, a hundredth of an inch can actually make that difference. So when you flip into your multi, you're doing yourself a favor. On to the next level of paper. And again, everybody over on YouTube, feast or famine, nobody's talking in Discord now, so plenty of room. Talk it up. But that's the way it goes, feast or famine. Who's having a good time.
Debbie Bro said, so that will help with our arthritic fingers or hands.
Yeah, it actually prevents your hands from locking in one spot. So when you're flipping around, and again, I don't know any single turner out there. I'm not doing anything special. Nobody can make the exact same end on either one. It's going to be off by something. Something that you really can't notice as much, but your muscles will notice and appreciate it. And my personal favorite are these Bill Durr blanks with all this micro starlight glitter. Love that stuff.
Tracy Cook said gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It is my favorite, period. I'd put that on my breakfast cereal and nobody even know. Wouldn't even hurt me, but my breakfast cereal would look killer. You can start seeing it come through as we get smoother and smoother when we polish this baby up. And this thing is just going to look like it's lit up with a battery. And you can see this honeydew melon seeds come alive down there. Look at that. Love it. All right. By the way, Lee, I figured out what these little white rags were that I was using.
Yeah.
Bought them years ago. They're album wiping rags.
Oh, cool.
Took me forever, and then all of a sudden it dawned on me. I'm like, oh. Then I looked them up. Whole bunch of them on Amazon. Not quite as good as those over there, but still pretty good. They're high. They're no lint and just really good for doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Non-abrasive, all that good stuff.
Jess says, be back in a little bit. And Debbie says, I'll have to remember that for my next 3 blanks.
There you go. Goes Lee, coughing up his toenails. You make it back?
Yeah. Just a little bit of exertion, and my body says, okay, you're going to cough your brains out now.
That's it.
And I keep trying to tell my body, but I don't have any brains.
That's it. Well, at this point, you're just coughing your lungs up, then your stomach, then your toes.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, look at that thing shine. That starlight there. There it is. Oh, that's a beauty. This might just be regular starlight. I think this is micro. It's pretty big chunks.
I got that.
All right, blower off, buffer on, camera switch.
Camera moved.
Yeah, we're getting there. Walking over, boom.
There you go. Let's see if a cough drop will help soothe my throat.
Now, this particular wheel, this brown one here, actually dulls the finish a little bit. Even though I shine it up over on the lathe where I'm turning it, this one dulls it down. I hold it at a 45-degree angle to smooth off all the round cuts from sandpaper and the knife and stuff like that. So this actually dulls it down a little bit. And then this one here buffs it right up to back to the shine, because this is a higher finarity, granularity than the stuff I used when I finished on the lathe. So the idea is you'll never get rid of every mark. In fact, you get into a microscope, you will see little striations. Those are the things that you feel as smooth, but your fingers actually grip onto as your diamond pen. So you don't want it perfectly smooth. You want to have some grit there. You can't see it, but your fingers know it's there, and your muscles know it's there.
Thank you, Joe. She was just suggesting hot tea with lemon and honey.
Yeah, that helps smooth out the things too around the pen, or it makes you feel good while you're doing it.
Oh, now I know. I wondered why the wheels were different colors. Now I know.
Yeah, this is a grittier substance, and then this is called diamond polish or something like that. I'm sure there's no actual diamonds in it, but there it is, the Florida whatever it's called, which is sort of flamingo pink and honeydew melon green or saguaro cactus green or something like that. And now I get to clean out the ends.
Everything in moderation, Joe. Everything in moderation. Bree says sparkly.
Sparkly. It certainly is. Sparkly.
Joe says it's gorgeous. And Tracy says it's beautiful. Thank you very much. So very much, Tim.
Yes, ma'am. Happy to. That's the fun part. Oh, my little blue tip found its end. Let me get that glove and get another finger off that glove. Let's see. We used the index finger. Now we're going to use the middle finger. Too funny.
You still here, Caroline?
She's tending the chicken, listening in the background.
Yeah, but she was listening, so I just didn't know if she was still here.
Yeah. Oh, she's still there, I'll bet you. Having a good time. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to do the next one. Let me flip back over to the lathe. Got that one cleaned, ready for packing.
That one reminds me of Troy. I think it was asking one time if there was any resin in the blank because there was so much glitter.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like that. So this has a lot of clear in it. This is going to look pretty cool. This is 0.55 baseball bat ends, artist choice. So let's get some ends all done up and see how it looks. We'll make it round first.
Yep. There you go, Michelle. This one's going to really be neat. Where do you see this one? Depending on where the clear is and how it lays, you'll be able to see right through the pen. She said, "Oh, that's pretty too." Stacy says, "I think of that every time I use it." Troy's question about the glitter and resin.
That's right.
Eve says, "That's a beauty. What is the finger grip measurement on that?"
The one I just finished is 0.55. And this one is also
0.55. Michelle says, "Can't wait." And Joe says, "Can't wait to see what that pen comes out."
See, we're down to about 0.58, so we got just a little bit more to go.
Tracy says that one's mine too.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
You got to make Tammy jealous, Tracy. Nope. I keep telling you, you are not stealing any pens. You'll have to make a deal with Tracy because Tracy paid for it already. You got to get Tracy's permission first.
I ain't the boss.
But I'm second. Well, technically I'm third. Tracy goes, no, not for sale. Michelle says, I'm jelly.
Like we said, go ahead.
And sure you did. Michelle says, I'm jelly, Tracy, and then Joe says, I'm thinking Tammy is feeling pretty jealous. And then
she is peanut butter jelly.
Yep. And Tammy, she isn't falling for it. You cannot make a good con person. You are not a con artist. Yeah, nope. Just let you hold it. Yeah, and then all of a sudden you walk away. Oh, I forgot.
I forgot I had it in my hand.
You roll away, I should say. Michelle wants to know if that would be considered a thin pen.
0.55, which is going to be this area right here, I would consider a medium pen. That one we did earlier, that was a 0.43. That's a real thin pen. That's real on the thin side. All right, let's see what this one looks like.
And you will also find that different people will have different terms for thin.
Yep.
Or different definitions of thin.
But we're trying to establish the standard here, and that way people can, go, oh, okay. It's an independent standard body right here.
Tracy says the baseball bat ends help me not to press as hard. Love them. Yes, my hands don't hurt anymore when I diamond paint.
That was the whole plan, to let you diamond paint longer without pain.
And Tracy says that looks like sea glass.
I'm telling you, this is hot stuff. I think gumballs are screaming at me on this one. Got a lot of cool stuff to cut into there. Let's do 4 deep gumballs. They look like chiclets or sixlets in a package.
Joe says I have very small hands, long fingers, but small hands.
There you go. If I do 5 like that, give me five digs, 4 balls. I've got mitts for hands, baseball mitts.
I agree, Tim. I think gumballs would be amazing, says Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Two great minds are thinking alike. What we need on this particular patternless pen is lots of ways to dig into it to see what's on the inside.
Well, beats what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Handlebar.
You know, I almost went with a mustache. Believe it or not. Because I wanted to dig. But you know, handlebar is in that mustache range.
Right. But there's a little bit more dig to a handlebar than there is a mustache. You know what I mean? So you
Well, so
didn't
on the handlebar, we would have two things here with a dome in the middle.
right.
Yeah, that might look pretty good too.
You know,
A little late though.
Yeah, well, you know. Well, I could be wrong too. I mean, this may finish up and be like, no, I think this was a better choice. You know.
Maybe. You never know. We will never know what the handlebar looks like.
Nope. Well, like I said, it also depends on exactly where the Claire lays. You know. No, I don't want to come here. I'm happy where I am.
Come on, Riley. Give it up, Riley.
You just told him to lay down. Now you're saying, come here. You're confusing the poor thing. Next thing you know, you're going to say, come here. Stay. Come here.
He knows exactly. He's got his Google check. Okay, big blower off. Let's see what we have revealed here.
I'm so excited. Tracy.
Just his.
I said, Tracy. He says, I'm so excited. So I just sort of sang it.
In this design also nestles nicely into the fat of your hand when you're holding that pen.
Yeah.
I forget what this is called here, but between your thumb and your forefinger. I call it the fat of your hand, but I'm sure it's got a technical name.
I'm sure it does.
Like that thing above your lip, you know, that little indent above your lip. That's got a name. I forget it, but it's got a name.
Oh, got to change it.
Just Google indent above your lip. It'll pop right up. You know why that's there, Tammy? So the boogers run down on either side of your lips instead of down the middle. Just kidding. I have no idea why. I think my dad told me that about 60 years ago. I'm like, wow, really, Dad?
It's actually the cleft is on the chin.
Yeah, cleft is on the chin. Well, there's a cleft up inside your mouth too. You could have a cleft palate, which means a divided palate.
Sarah Ann says it's Cupid's bow.
Cupid's bow. Huh, never heard of that one.
And sort of like Mike Douglas had, Denise, the cleft chin.
Yeah, the dimple in the chin. Filtrin? Yep. So the boogers don't run down the side.
No, so your mustache has a center line.
There you go. So your mustache has a center line. That means your finger in your nose.
Just no digging to China while you're at it.
That's it. I'm not sure which is better. A good dry booger from your nose or one of those little scabs on your knee that just falls off when you pick at it. Not sure which. Tammy's going nuts. Why? Every kid does it. Every parent has a picture of their kid picking his boogers. Whatever. Too funny. Too funny.
Tracy, it's very simple how we got onto this subject. Tim was grossing out Tammy because it's fun. I haven't paid
And
that
of
much
course,
attention, Sarah, so I have no clue.
would Sarah ask?
Are we referring to the dip or to the two lines? The two lines are on either side of the dip.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's actually what it's for, Tammy, is one drop of essential oil, usually lavender, so you can go to sleep. That's what it's for.
All right, Eve. Eve says heading out, guys.
See you, Eve.
Going to jump on Jay's live. Have a great night.
See ya. Who's Jay?
Jade at Gem Shop.
Jade. Oh yeah, Jade at Gem Shops. I like that one.
Let's see, Melanie. I was working again. Melanie says I was working again at the play group today, and the three toddlers had crusted boogers over their noses, chin, and cheeks.
Yeah, baby. And if it weren't for that little part below your nose, they'd have been drowning.
And Sarah Ann says, Denise, I think we are delving too deep into face anatomy.
Tammy brought it up.
After a while, Sarah Ann, you tend to be able to tune it out.
That's right.
Well, that's
You
not
have
my
to be
problem.
in Discord to hear the rest. That's the funny part. All right, are we ready for the reveal? This is going to be awesome. Anything? Oh, heck yeah. That's a lot of action. Oh, you could see through it, Lee. You could see straight through the blank. I could see the orange behind her. See that?
Yep, just barely. I can, but that's I can just barely. But that's because of my computer.
Yeah, well, camera and everything. Let me get the camera cleaned off. Maybe that'll make a difference. Yep, there are parts you can see straight through the pen.
There they are.
That's pretty. I like it. Tracy does not like Mentos. It says on here, no Mentos design.
Tracy says that is stunning. Thank you.
Yes,
Michelle
ma'am.
says incredible, and Bree says that blue and green is pretty.
It is pretty. It is pretty.
Now something must be working because I'm sweating my face off.
Yep.
I said something must be working. I'm sweating my face off. I was being nice. Yes, I am. Ask my wife. I'm nice. Just because I would turn around and pull you out of the corner of a room, put you in the middle of the dance floor, disengage your wheelchair, and then walk away. I mean, you know. See, I'd actually have a lot of fun because I'd actually turn around and just stand on the back of the wheelchair and watch you go around in circles. I'd just be a hitchhiker, you know. I used to do it. I used to do it with a friend of mine's wheelchair. I'd get on the back of his wheelchair, stand on the extenders that so he wouldn't pop a wheelie. So he wouldn't. Well, he'd pop a wheelie, but he wouldn't fall backwards. I used to actually stand on those while he was driving. That is nice.
Tracy, you're going to love this. Right through here, even though it looks colorful, it is clear, and all of those things are right below the surface. Super three dimensionality, and that whole path goes all the way along here. That is cool.
So, like I said, when you open it up, sit down.
Very nice. There you go.
I can't wait to see it in person, she says. Holy
Very
moly.
nice. And here are the two for Tracy.
There you go, Tracy. Now he's going to clean them up so that Carrie can ship them out.
And Tracy gets a crab too. There's her crab. We put it in a net so it can't get away.
I love them, she says.
Nice.
And Michelle says, love them all. And they're not even yours and you love them all. See how that is? See, now
Yeah.
if it were Berta, she'd be saying they're ugly.
That's right.
Yep.
That's it.
They're ugly.
Okay,
and for those of you
so
that don't know, no, she does not really think they're ugly. It's just that if they're not hers, they're ugly.
She wants them to be hers.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to go mute. Got to cut.
Yep. Every time he rocks the pens in his hand, I worry it's going to fly off and break. Tracy says that she has a hybrid blank coming to you too. And yes, I'm sure he can hear me, so he just can't answer because he's got the thing muted, because if he didn't, he'd break all of our eardrums trying to cut.
Okay, I'm back. And yes, I heard that and can't wait to get that hybrid.
Ugh,
There's a pretty cool blink in this mess here. I love it.
damn it. Drilling the holes.
Drilling the hole. Next up is Stacy H.
Stacy!
And she's got 4 on the chopping block here.
Are you still here, Stacy? There you is. Debbie Bro says, trying to make hubby believe that you need a new pen with each new painting. And Stacy says, I like that idea, or I like that thought.
Ask him how many screwdrivers he's got.
Sarah says, today is hubby's birthday, just waiting for him to get home from work.
Nice.
I'm not going to go any further than that.
Further than what? That hubby's coming home?
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at, okay, she's waiting for him to come home from work.
Yeah, it works. I'm sure he is happy to have you waiting for him. Be there when he gets there.
She says, I am, but I'll have to catch the replay because it's time for evening stuff with my mom.
Lovely.
Well, what you want to do is make sure you mark the time so you remember where it's at. And we are at 2 hours and 15 minutes in, plus or minus 30 seconds. So you know where to mark it from. Joe says she's here for about another hour or so.
Me too. I'm just kidding. I'll be here forever.
Well, not quite forever. You can't even do your 24 hours yet. You're not at 500.
That's true. That's true. All right. All down to 5 1/4. Let me get this mounted, diaper out of the way, and I'll flip the camera.
But you are only 17 away.
That is true. I figured a couple of weeks.
Yep. Sarah Ann says Tim is never allowed to leave.
That's what Carrie says too. Get in the garage.
Stacy says, bye, Joe. Good idea. Thanks, Lee. Ooh. I just happened to look at the screen. It's like, oh, I was busy catching up on comments.
Yeah, butterflies and glitter.
In clear.
All .47, all baseball bat, and all artist choice. This will be fun.
And how many?
4 of them.
Wow. Well, at least it makes it easier for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's less decisions I have to remember.
Yep. Is it my imagination, or does that look like it's wobbling?
So anytime you cut something into the end of one of these blanks, you never get it exactly in the middle. So it'll go back and forth a little bit until I shave off the extra.
Joe Atwood says, oh, wow, I love that one. Oh, heck. I love them all. Stacy Hardy says, I'd have my mom watch, but she doesn't understand the need for nice pens and would faint if she knew how many I have. Yeah, but you see, that's just it. You don't have to tell her that. You just have to tell her, look at how pretty this comes out as. You know, just for the sheer pleasure of watching it turned. You see, there's ways around it.
And Michelle's not educated yet.
Michelle wants to know, do you have a favorite style you like to turn?
I love baseball bat ends, number one. Mainly because I just think they're the best end you can have. But in the middle turning style, now this is going to sound sort of snarky. I don't mean it that way. I like the style that shows off the blank the best. Now that's not a particular style, but the cool thing is we have a number of things that we do. We just give them funny names and stuff like that, handlebar and stuff like that. And we did one last week. It was a Bill Durr blank, and it had this green and orange or green and salmon colored stuff going up through the middle, and it happened to curve. So we moved the mustache indent from the middle down about 3/4 of an inch, and we perfectly matched the curve of that little swirl in the middle. So it came from this end, came up through the middle, right through the handle, or right through the middle part of the mustache, and then curved up around one of the curves that come out of the mustache. And that just, it was a mustache, but it was modified to make that blank look the best. So those are the funnest. Now, the one that I turn the most, I think, is probably Faces. That is a very popular one. It has a lot of action. It doesn't get in the way of your diamond painting. It's just a really nice design. But I love them all if they're enhancing the blank. And sometimes like this one here, there's not much. It's just floaty butterflies. So now we just got to make it super nice, make it super cool, make it the right size, and then shine it up really nice so it looks like glass. That way you can see everything on the inside, all these little floaty butterflies. So that would be the design that will enhance. So let's figure that out.
That's okay, Stacy. Oh, sorry about that.
It's all right.
That's okay, Stacy. We just won't mention that they're yours, but yeah. She says, good point, Lee. Maybe sometime when I only have one pen to be turned. Okay, I'm really going now.
Okay, bye, Stacy.
See you later, Stace. Sayonara. So long. See you later.
So my favorite style is the one that complements the blank the most. And again, it's the right one and it doesn't.
Sarah says, good. I picked a good one for the shirt.
Picked a good one. Oh, the back that we're talking about? Yeah. I had pretty job on that. Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking about. We were going back and forth about some ideas, and I'm like, I like those shirts that have like all those words all over in different fonts and sizes, all that stuff.
Always count on Tim to listen to the blank, tell him what to do.
Mainly because I'm a big chicken and don't want to screw it up. That's really cool. In 1,000 pens, we've only had one comeback where they just really didn't like it. That's pretty good. I just gave them their money back. Okay. Come on back later. Find something you like that I don't have to screw up. Sadly, she wasn't very nice about it. I guess maybe she was used to not getting her way or something. I don't know. I'm just like, hey, you want your money back? She couldn't believe it was that easy. I'm like, it's no big deal to me. You ain't happy.
Yeah.
You know, move on. It's no big deal. No hard feelings. I didn't do anything to hurt anybody. I just turned in a pen, thought it looked good this way. Didn't like it.
Tracy says you don't give him enough credit. Give yourself enough credit.
Well, I'm not self-deprecating. I mean, I'm not like denigrating myself, or whatever. I'm just saying that you know, I've only been doing this a year, and let me tell you, there's some people out there that got some moves. Watch that fella at Neighbor's Outpost, man. He's got some pretty cool curves on those pens that I really don't know how to do yet, and I'm not good at. I'm good at what I'm doing so far, and I like it. I think they come out pretty good. But you know, you got to know where you're at, right? If you're going to improve and get better and learn more stuff.
Yeah, he does occasionally film himself turning, but not too often.
Yeah, and the Carrie's really good at the colors. I'm good at the mixing. You know, it seems to work out pretty cool. We get to do stuff together. And
Yep.
have this little business together, so it's a lot of fun. So there is a gaggle of butterflies right there that we don't want to get rid of. We want to see those when we're done. A whole bunch of them right in the middle. Less population here and less population here. And I think, Lee, this is screaming for a handlebar.
It could. But wouldn't the center line cut into that gaggle?
Well, the handlebars will be the two divots. They'll be.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking mustache again.
Yeah, mustache would ruin those butterflies in the middle.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But if we come over here 1 inch out on either side, let's go see what we're losing there. But I think this is the way to go on this one. Yeah, see, we're going to dig down in here. We'll probably clip a couple of these little guys here, but that's okay. You're always going to lose something. You're going to clip those guys right there, but you're going to have this huge group of flashing butterflies in the middle. I think that's the way to go on this one.
Yeah, wait till he shines this one up. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna look like it was made out of glass.
I agree. It's gonna be wild.
Yep.
I'd agree, Cindy. The clear ones, if the resin is pressurized well, the clear ones look like glass. I don't think I'm thin enough down here on the end. I think I'm probably at about 4.8 or something. Yeah, 4.9. And that one, 5.0 on that one. So I still got a little skinny end to do on the ends.
And if you use a little bit of imagination, even now you can see why they call it handlebars.
Yes.
Think of your bike, your bicycle.
don't know how we come up with these things. It's so funny.
Hey, everybody's had a name for a cut or a pen.
Yeah,
Look at Easter in a pen.
that's it.
Yeah, motorcycle, bicycle, handlebars nonetheless.
Got to give a little more scoopy right in here because when it gets this thin down here on the bottom, you have to remember the rest of that finger's got to lay somewhere. So you got to give it room to lay there.
Yeah, without it being bumpy.
Right.
So it's sort of a
Yes.
gradual lift.
Yes, sir. 0.47 there. 0.47 there. We can leave those guys alone now.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah.
I think I'm right above those butterflies. Oh, yeah. Right below the surface. See that? Haven't cut into them yet. Nice. That's where we'll leave it. Time for the diaper.
Michelle says, I'm thinking I might need to treat myself to a pen for a Mother's Day gift.
There you go. That's a spirit. And Cindy says, I'm a mother. That's a great idea. Absolutely.
They are going, Debbie, they are going into a large bag at the end of the vacuum. She wants to know where all the shavings are going that are being sucked up.
Yeah, they go into one of those big dust collectors and goes into a giant, probably a 55-gallon trash bag at the bottom of that collector.
Joe Atwood says, that's exactly what I am going to do, Michelle. Joe also says, check your email.
Who, me or you?
You. Michelle says, I don't have any of your pens yet.
There's always tomorrow. Now, if you want it by Mother's Day, you might want to get that order in because we're probably 2 weeks out right now.
And no, Debbie, it's not out the window. So you're good there.
And if you're not a member of the Facebook group and you're looking for a blank to have made into a pen, join our Facebook group. And there's a couple of drops in there over the last couple of weeks. There might be a blank left that you might like. And if not, contact Carrie. Or Carrie's even going to have a drop, I think, tomorrow, actually. She's going to be dropping in between when I'm turning. So we'll be on on the tube a lot tomorrow, and Carrie will have little pieces throughout the day. Well, she'll spend an hour or an hour and a half with you while I'm taking a break from turning and doing a podcast and all that kind of stuff.
And there's the Facebook group link.
Yeah. Make sure you join YouTube. What do we weigh? 17 away, Lee?
17 away.
17 away. And what happens when we get to 500 solid?
24-hour live turning.
Yep. 24-hour turnathon. Jerry Lewis won't be here, but we'll be here.
Oh, well, Michelle, you won't. You need one. Michelle says, absolutely. And Joe goes, or 2 or 3. Well, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Hello, Shay.
Hey, Shay.
What time tomorrow, Tracy wants to know.
What time for what?
You're live.
Oh, for Carrie? So I'll be live in the morning. My desire is to go live in the morning. I got most of the skunk work stuff done, and I got it in production now, so I could do that off camera. And so I want to get up and get rolling probably around 9 a.m. Central. Nobody has to be here. I'm just going to be turning pens, having fun. And then I got the podcast at 11:30, so I'll be off by 11. And Carrie will take over then and do some pen drops. She's got, I mean, we literally have 150 blanks that we have bought from everybody. And she's just going to offer those out. Some you may recognize from previous spins that we're doing here that, you know, we've cocoon drops and we go out and buy some too. All the profits that we have in this company are all reinvested, literally. Their marketing efforts, they're supporting other creators, they're buying more supplies, they're buying blanks so we can offer them later for sale, you know, just all that kind of stuff.
So there you go, Tracy. Carrie will be on about 11 o'clock Central.
Yeah, right around there.
Joe says hello to Shay. Shay says hi, Joe. Joe smiles. Sarah Ann says hi, Shay. And Shay says hi, Sarah Ann.
Everybody say hi to Shay. Shay says hi to everybody.
Yeah. Michelle says she's subscribed.
Excellent. YouTube and Facebook. Get us to 500. That's going to be a blast of a day. Whatever day it is, we'll start about 6 o'clock in the evening and we'll go all night. And then we'll continue on in the morning and go till 6 that evening. And I'm sure we will talk about everything. Discord will be live. Lee be here for a little bit, but he still needs to sleep, so he probably won't be as, you know, late in the morning kind of thing or early in the morning, whatever you look at it.
You never know.
Carried on. Yeah, you never know. Lee, I'm gonna Uber eat some Lee, you know, 224 packs of Diet Mountain Dew and a pile of I was gonna say those Little Debbie oatmeal cakes, but that might kill you.
So, you think?
Yeah, we'll find some other good snack that you could have.
Sarah Ann says, and then we won't see Tim for 2 weeks afterwards.
Nah,
he's used to doing late hours and long hours, so.
I sleep 5-6 hours a day, and the bed kicks me out when I'm done, and I'm gone. I literally fall asleep in about 15 to 30 seconds and do not move or wake up until 5.5, 6 hours later. Then the bed kicks me out, and I get up and keep moving. Last night, I worked till about 2:30 in the morning, went to bed, got up at 8:30, came in the shop, went into the office, did an hour in the office, regular work kind of stuff, and then came back out to the shop and cast some more stuff and put some stuff in the pot. Then I created my new artwork called Distraction. If you all haven't seen it, I'll show it to you again here in a second. It is a blast of an artwork. I'm sure it'll bring big dollars at the auction that we have. If you haven't seen it, I have posted it in the Facebook group. It's absolutely beautiful. I might say it's nearly a genius piece of artwork myself, as I am accelerating my skills through the art world here, turning pens all the time. And to, you know, not give any suspense, let me go grab it and I'll show it to you. It literally is the finest thing I've ever created. There it is. Looks like it's wet, but it's frozen in time. 360 grams of frozen rock hard solid with a stick and air bubbles. Nothing better. I'm sure this will be big bucks at the auction.
And Shay says, thanks, Tim and Kerry, for supporting creators.
Yep, a lot of fun. Hey, you know what? It's everybody else supporting us buying pens. It just goes right back into the community or supplies or development or something. It just goes right back out there.
Yep.
I told my accountant, I said, hey, we're not going to make a profit for probably 3 years. Why would you do that? I said, because I don't want to pay taxes on it. So we'll develop, give it away, go on cruises and call them seminars, all that kind of good stuff. Everything is written off into the business. We're going to go support Shay and the team down there at their Crafters Paradise Retreat. That whole thing is all business expense. I love it. This thing's almost crystal clear. But yeah, Shay, that's what we do. That's why we do what we do. Everybody gives it to us. We just give it back out.
Well, that's what I'm starting to do. I've started since as of this last Tuesday, I'm doing like 5 or 6 links to different creators every
Absolutely.
week.
Yep. Support where you can, right, Lee? Whatever you can do.
I've got like
this community up.
I've got almost 150, so I just keep popping them out of my 6 at a time, and it's going to be a while before I get through all of them.
And there may be a point where I make blanks and we just sell those to be turned by other people. I'm not going to stop turning, but I can't make them all. I can't make all the pens. I wish I could, but it's just literally physically impossible.
Did you what, Brenda? She had a typo, and I can't quite make out what it is.
Uh-oh. All right, this should be cool because this does have micro starlight glitter in it. Look at that. I couldn't see it before when it wasn't clear.
Oh, Brenda wanted to know if she missed her pen being turned.
No, Brenda, you did not.
Now, Michelle, that's the one I was talking about. How cool that's going to look. It looks almost like glass, and he hasn't even buffed it yet.
Look at those, but this was the right one, Lee. Look at all these butterflies here in the middle.
Yep. That it was.
That's cool. Okay, let's get to buffing this bad boy. Let me pull the bushings out.
All righty, Sarah Ann. She said dinner time. Smothered tomatoes. Talk to you all later. Or tamales.
Excellent.
Excuse me, not tomatoes.
Ooh, tamales are good.
You're welcome, Brenda. Welcome back, Timothy. How you been doing there, Shay? Michelle says, amazing. I keep oohing and eyeing over here.
It's a lot of fun. More fun for me than you might imagine. It's not work.
Well, that's a good thing. Chilling is always good. Are you going to tell us on your next Whip and Chat how that prospect worked out with your friend and the stay-at-home job?
True crime investigator.
Okay. You don't have to tell us now. I just didn't know if you're going to wait until your next Whip and Chat to do it. She said she's coming into Discord.
Everybody clean up the place. Shay's coming in.
Yeah, really.
Straighten up the chairs. Restock the goodies.
Budding, and JoJo and Shay came in at the same time.
The troops have arrived.
So it's still in the works.
Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you never know though. I mean, kissing the girl might have helped.
That's right. Not the one you're thinking of, Joe.
Tracy Cook said, beautiful, love all the butterflies in the center. And Michelle Hunter said, okay, requested to join the Facebook group.
Excellent. Carrie will be in there.
Camera, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when you get a lot of those wild and crazy people, diamond painters together. It gets kind of loud.
Telling you, man. Ruckus.
Oh, you're going to be down around my neck of the woods, huh? Hello, Gail Mink. Welcome into Discord.
Hello, Gail.
All
All right,
right,
Marion.
yeah, she pops in and out when it gets a little less noisy. Yep, I have bronchitis. Yeah, it's also very painful. all the muscles across the top of my stomach are like every time I cough are like, I am going to kill you.
It's a free workout, man. That's how you do sit-ups when you're sick. Cough.
But no, I'm not feeling real great. I've been sick for a couple of weeks, and I just started getting to a point where it's like, okay, now I'm not sleeping at night because all I'm doing is coughing. So I went to the doctor this morning and ended up getting all the antibiotics and whatnot. So, oh yeah, I'm on 3 different pills. I think 2 of them are antibiotics, and the third one, believe it or not, is supposed to help with the coughing. I would guess so. Yeah,
Or is it the Tessalon?
I don't remember.
Yeah. I never found those work too well.
Well, the little pearls are called benzonatate, natate, whatever,
Yeah. Yeah, that's Tessalon. The brand name is
and
Tessalon.
azithromycin,
Azithromycin. Yep.
and this one is methylprednisolone. Prednisolone.
Prednisone. Yeah, that's a steroid.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll get some hair on my chest.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't help a whole bunch, Brenda, but yeah, it does help. I do have one. Uh, yeah, you want to know about that? No, not much. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
doubt they can hear that. I think the most I've ever heard is I've heard Ollie snoring from time to time, but even that I don't hear all that often.
If you can hear it, the mic can hear it. But if you can smell it, the mic can't smell it.
uh, he snorts. He starts. He starts. He starts to snort. You got to make sure you get rid of the shake cane.
That's right. We could send them some more down if I fix them up.
Yeah. And for those of you that have no idea what we're talking about, it's when we made the shave by the when he makes the shave by the C pen when he's cutting it, get a lot of powdery residue.
When I'm
So
cutting the Cheerios.
So Tim started calling it shake cane. Oh man.
Yeah, Rich, you gotta be here long enough. It's all like tribal knowledge sitting around the campfire. Right.
Well, that's why I usually, spill it anyway. It's like, become part of the inside joke.
Nice.
See, now you should have used the Everest 2.0 pen on Everest. I'm just being a smartass. Hey, I wouldn't be me if I wasn't.
I gotta be me.
Especially when I'm on Shay's live. Smartass, yes.
That's it. That's
You
it.
should have heard. You should have heard Crab. You should have heard Crafts with Crashly's last live. Oh, I was in rare form. It was definitely a not safe for work live. At least towards the end. So was I. Yep. Yep.
Being what?
Spicy.
Oh, sure.
Well, after crafts with Crashly, I was on another live, and the subject continued because somebody by the name of, let's see, is she still here? No, she's not here. Melanie or Melanie decided to continue the conversation from there onto this other live, crafts and crime, and then there was for a short period of time there was another one. I forget whose that was, but it's like, so if anybody's got a reputation now, it's me.
At least you got some. That's what matters.
Yeah. And it was all innocent. It was about Bluetooth remote controls. Just because it was Bluetooth remote control toys, I mean, Uh-huh.
It already went there. Didn't even have to say a word.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
It went there in spades, and Crashly kept egging it on, and I'm just like, go ahead, I'll just keep going. I don't care. Ah.
Again, for all those YouTubers out there that aren't in Discord, fun conversations going on in Discord. I know you can't hear much of them, but if you can, it's good. If you want, you can always pop into Discord and just lurk. Nobody has to say a word. You can just eavesdrop.
And thank
Legally.
you. Yeah, legally.
Legally.
Yeah, I keep trying to remember to say that to YouTube, and I keep forgetting.
It's okay. You're sick today. I'll cover it.
Yeah, there you go. My mind isn't completely, well, then again, it never is, but that's beside the point. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so broke I can't afford to pay attention.
I don't mind missing my mind. I lost it, but don't mind missing it.
Or of all the things I lost, I miss my mind the least.
That's it. That's the one. That is the one. Uh-huh.
Yeah, somebody recorded that and sent it to me. Yes.
Yeah, Melanie tried it. It wasn't a very good one, Lee. And there needs to be a better one. A little slower and more bass.
Yeah, really. I don't know when she did it because, I mean, it's just, And I told her not to tell me because for just the same reason you did. You know, I don't want to know. I don't want to know because then it'll be forced.
That's right. Oh yeah. Berta was up there too.
Yep.
She was broadcasting earlier.
Yep. She was broadcasting a little bit. Turned on the camera.
And she introduced a few people. One was Debbie Rice, and I couldn't get the rest of the names.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I couldn't hear them very well. Yes, it does. One of these days, I'm going to go to one.
Well, it's an echoey room too. Yep, it's all right.
Tuesday for me is going to be busy. Yep. I'm gonna film. I'm gonna film. I'm gonna film my whip and chat Tuesday afternoon, right after lunchtime my time, and then Tuesday night at 7 my time I'm gonna go live. And well, we're gonna go live, I should say, because she will also be singing.
That's it.
Now, when you will not scare everybody away. I'm not going to scare everybody away either. It'll bring them flocking in because they're going to hear you singing.
That's right. Lenore, you're going to scare us right in.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to scare us right in. I may even get her to sing the whole Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Even though it's still going to be recorded for you. There's a difference, because there's a different sound.
Where's my kitty?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Let's see here. Well, that's just it. You gotta just sort of like wing it, If you plan it or if you try to plan it, then it comes off as too scripted. Oh.
That's it. That is it. That's the secret.
Hold on just 1 second there. Tracy, and I'll get it in there. That should bring you to the channel right there. I am at, I'll even tell you in just a second. Where is my thing here? There it is. According to this, I'm at 204.
Yeah, baby. Go, baby, go.
Oh.
On your way to 10,000.
Yeah. You kidding me? I'm surprised I made it this far.
Not yet.
No, but
So
you're close.
what you put in your resume so that the electronic resume pickers grab it is on the way to 10,000. Then it'll get that way eventually. Yep. There's a number of YouTubers that get so big that it becomes a whole job. And after about 4 or 5 years, they're like, I really didn't want this. just
Thank you,
wanted to
Tracy,
play.
and thank you, Debbie.
You're never going to get to the millions, but they'll get big. They'll get up there. They'll get up there. I mean, you figure Mrs. Coffee is probably the only biggest one I know. But she does a lot of different things that bring that number. She's not straight up diamond painting. So if somebody wanted to get huge, they'd have to be more of a crafter than just a diamond painter. Because that. Right, right. That's right.
Yep.
Yep, brings them all in. But if you look at Katie and Lindsay, they're out around, I don't know what Katie's at, maybe 12,000. I don't know. She's 20,000. I can't remember. But Katie's at like 24, and that's pretty sizable. And when you Google diamond painting and you're new to the craft and you want to see it, she's probably going to come up. Oh, could you imagine? You imagine? I couldn't imagine. It's a full-time job, and she's got kids. No, it's a ton of work.
She's at 31.9.
There you go. Yeah, she's starting to grow exponentially now because a year ago she was at 24. And it probably took her 3 years or 4 years to get there. So she's really starting to skyrocket. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. That's it. You got it. It will. It will. Remember, you're on your way to 10,000. You're on your way to 10,000. You never know. There's always tomorrow. So this is the most unique blank I have seen in a while. It's just like a newspaper. It's black and white and red all over. Look at this.
R.
R. But it is very unique looking. The color scheme, the red, the white with the black. Marbleization looks pretty cool. It's a fresh look.
Tracy Cook says, "Wow, beautiful." Michelle says, "Pretty."
It is true.
Debbie says, "Absolutely stunning."
Yeah, it's very unique.
Bree
Cool
said,
color scheme.
she was just looking at Katie's YouTube page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 147. I've got 147 that I'm subscribed to.
That's a
Of
bunch.
different, mostly diamond painters, but some craft. Different crafters.
I've been subscribing for 7 or 8 years. I think 900 or 1,000 people I've subscribed to. I don't even know what any of them are anymore. I look at them, what the heck are they doing?
Well, these are all of these, except with the exception of 2, all of these are all diamond painting or craft. Everything else is on my other page.
That's what I'm saying. Is I've just been collecting for 8-7 years or whatever, and you're sort of more directed at a category. I've been collecting everybody. One day I'll clean them out. There we go, all shined up. That is very unique. It almost looks like ice cream swirl, like strawberry and with chocolate sauce or something.
Sort of like a mixed up sundae.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Fun. My voice is starting to go, guess what?
Guess what? Guess what? How far are we into this, Lee?
If you're talking about exact time, it's 8:07 your time.
Oh, okay.
And if you're talking about run time, it's 3 hours and 8
3
minutes.
hours. Yeah. I think we started right about 5.
Yep. About 2 minutes after, I believe it is.
I remember when I used to do a lot of these squares, and it was only probably a few months ago before I had my new sharpening system. I would wear these knives, these big gouges down.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, I knew I'd had to take 2 days off to take them over and get them sharpened at the shop. And then they sold me my own sharpening system. Now, sharpen them up, come right back to you.
Yep. Tracy Cook says, beautiful blank.
Yes, very cool.
Bree says, now I want some strawberries.
There you go. And a summer. I don't have to stop and go get Kevin.
Oh, I know I forgot to do something. I forgot to check my Instagram today. Nothing.
Nothing.
I check it every day, even though 9 times out of 10 I know there's not going to be anything there.
Yeah, I would say I'm not very active.
Here's a joke for you. Being conceived in the back of a Jeep does not make you part Cherokee.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that one.
I can see we got some clear on this.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. up, baby? You are. I'm turning, baby. You feel horrible? Lee feels horrible too. He's got bronchitis like you did. He's got bronchitis like you did.
That?
Lee's got bronchitis like you did. Coughing. Post nasal drip or something.
Welcome back, Timothy.
Look at it.
Don't swear it's not nice.
I swear.
Don't scream, you'll break my eardrums. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure you will.
Oh, look at this thing.
Not muting. That's all right, because I irritate right back. Let's see here. What more do I want to say? Huh. Oh, I'm just reading your comment. I'm just trying to figure out some more of my response. Yeah, you'll have to wait and see. What? I am being nice. Nope, I'm not going to answer just yet.
Yep.
That looks so good, Tim.
I'm telling you, man, this is almost a rose. I'm gonna cut some of this out in the middle. Remember that one we did for Denise that had like that little red section on the end that literally turned into a rose? I was hoping I could do that with this one, but this one doesn't shape up that way.
No, but it's close.
Yeah. These are all Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy as in Tracy Cook.
Or was this Stacy Hardy? Whose are we doing?
Oh, wait a minute. No, maybe it was.
Stacy H.
Stacy H.
Hardy.
That's right.
We did Tracy's earlier.
Right. That's right. Nope, you are not intercepting any packages. Because they're gonna come specially booby trapped where only the addressed recipient knows the code to get into it. Other than that, they will fall into a vat of acid and just melt down to nothing.
It's all he's got, Tammy, at the spur of the moment. It's all he's got.
Just wait. Just wait. You'll see. Send one to Tammy that has a glitter bomb in it.
Made by Mark Rober.
Who said I'd give you the return address of me? Uh-huh. See, you blew it this time. Because I didn't even think of putting in a false address until you said you wouldn't open anything from me. Uh,
Okay. Remember, the answer is yes. How much money do you have? It's a lot. It's a lot, but I'll take an amount. You should, because we love you. Can't you tell? Tough to clean up, aren't they? No, I couldn't imagine.
what to do?
Yeah.
What to do?
I watched that Mark Rober guy when he does that porch pirate glitter bomb thing, and when that thing goes off and executes the fart spray inside the car, could you imagine all that glitter going everywhere in a car and that fart spray being deployed? Oh my goodness!
Denise says, "I'm glad you said that tonight, Tim. I have something to ask you tomorrow."
What did I say tonight?
I have no idea.
Oh, must have been good. Must have been good.
Whatever it was, it's got her wanting to wait until tomorrow to ask you a question.
Cool. Cool.
Nope, you don't get to know first, Tammy. Sorry. Doesn't matter. You don't get to know first. Even when it is your business, you don't get to know first. Oh yes, and how much money is what she's talking about.
Oh, that's right. Yes, the answer is always yes. How much money you got? As long as it's legal, moral, and ethical, the answer is always yes. How much money you got? That's
Yeah,
what I told Amazon.
moral?
Yep. When I left Walmart to go to Amazon, the answer was yes. How much money you got? And I said no, that's not enough. And they offered again. I said no, that's not quite enough. And they offered again. I said, well, now you're in the ballpark. Let's keep talking. He came up one more time, and I said, okay, sold.
What do you mean I'm terrible, Brenda? I'm not terrible. I'm just drawn that way.
There's a gas station, convenience store, car wash complex in Vegas called Terrible Herbst or something like that. I don't get the name of that place. I'm going down to Terrible's to get my car washed.
Poor
Why?
poor Timothy.
Poor Timothy.
Trust me, you do not have to feel sorry for Timothy in one little bit. Yeah, and you wouldn't have me any other way. Well, all right then. That's right. Even when it's her business, it isn't. Nope. Nope.
Come on.
I'm not done formulating my response to your reply, so therefore. or to your comment. So I can't because I haven't finished formulating the response. Well, that's a good thing, Brenda. Making people laugh is always a good thing. And for those of you that are not listening to what's going on, once again, I am giving Tammy crap. I know you can tell from my side of it, but nonetheless, she's just having an actually grand old time. It's just driving her insane because she wants to know what I want to say, and I haven't formulated my response yet.
Dude, that was it. That was it. Look at that thing.
Nice. That is nice.
Look at the action.
You know what the pink reminds me of? It's not so much a rose, but a carnation.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I know she does. I wouldn't do it if she didn't. I don't pick on people that don't pick back because it's no fun.
Even over the strawberry pen? Every time she said that she did.
Yeah, and she does.
That works.
But it's the prettiest pen I've seen in a long time. Well, you just saw another one 30 seconds ago. What about that one?
That was a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the people that come up with these blanks are just fantastic color. This one.
Hey, we come up with some pretty good blanks.
Oh, we do, and that's why I said you guys, the people that do, you guys are fun.
Well,
and Troy
you guys do too. You guys do too. So don't discount yourself.
Carrie does. Carrie's got good color world. Yeah, it could be 1,000 Facebook members with a 24-hour turnathon.
Yep.
Right at the beginning of that, we should have a member pen generated, and we probably only get 2 or 3 of those pours throughout the whole night.
Now, the way I look at it, in 24 hours, if we do a member-generated pen, by the time the 24 hours is up, you'll just about be ready to turn the pen.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. So almost. Yeah, by about 20 hours if we time it just right.
If we time it just right, we can have it. We can pick it, pour it, put it in the pot, cook it, and get ready.
Yep.
Which would also keep people watching because they want to see the end outcome towards the end of the 24-hour live.
Well, they could sleep for 18 hours and get up and see it. Good. We'll be here.
I know I'm not going to last 24 hours, but it is going to be interesting to see how long I do last.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I figure once you get a night's sleep, you could last most of the day because you're probably up most of the day anyway.
Oh, yeah. As long as I can get a good night's sleep.
Yep. Well, by then, By then, your bronchitis should be gone.
Oh yeah, it should be.
So that'd be good. Yeah, I figure it'll be a couple of weeks away.
Oh yeah. Plus the fact that you don't want to do it right at 500 anyway. You want to get a few just as a buffer.
Yeah, you got to get 506, 507 or something like that. Yeah, at this point, Tammy, I've been in the shop about 12 hours.
Well, then maybe you ought to go get some sleep. No. Close your eyes and just repeat constantly. Stop thinking. Stop thinking. Stop thinking.
You know what Carrie? You know what Carrie? You know what Carrie does to go to sleep, Tammy? She watches one of those shows on Hulu, like 911 or something, some murder mystery. She'll watch that and 15, 20 minutes later she's out. Yeah, because the TV automatically goes off in 90 minutes, so it puts her out. Just gets her mind off whatever's going on in the day. Yeah, it occupies your brain. Yep, it's called rumination. That's what hers does too. A long time. No, it's not. Money right there. Oh, a little fat right there. More good
It
color.
isn't. It is getting to be really nice.
Yes, you do. No doubt about it. All right. Lock you in or lock you out? You can't steal them if I lock you in because they can't leave the house. So you're fine. You can just use them. You and Carrie can go paint on the table. And you say, Tim, bring me another pen. Okay. We'll probably get more money for them because they were Tammy broke in. What's that, Cindy? There you go.
Yeah, Brenda said I have to. Brenda said I have to have something running, either the TV or something, and I can't stand the dark. I know you guys were wondering. Well,
Okay.
no matter what, Brenda, Tammy always is wondering. Tammy's probably wondering what I'm doing right now. I already know how I'm torturing you. I'm not telling you. If I told you, then I wouldn't be torturing you. Nope. Because I haven't finished formulating my response. You wrote me a half a book. No, before it was a full book. Now it's just a half. You always have good questions. I will say you always have good questions, so I'm not gonna touch you on that part. But I also don't know what I'm gonna answer either. Let me see. Hold on. Question of the week was, if you change 3 things in the world, what would they be and why? You'll find out when I answer it.
I know what
On
one of them would
Tuesday.
be for me. I would change the combination to the front of Fort Knox.
Yeah. Many, many, many things. Like I said, many, many, many things. I'm not gonna go through them. I'm not gonna go through them. Shay says she loves that pen. She's not in Discord anymore, so.
Who's
But
that?
she says she loves that pen, Shay.
Pretty one, isn't it, Shay? Great colors. I'm hoping the Morse code really makes it.
I think it does already.
And what's funny is the blue ends in the dit and the orange starts in the dit. The dot in the middle is just that pink magenta. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. I literally could stand here all day long and do this.
Well, and when you get to 500, you will.
I will, literally, right, Lee?
Yep.
Literally, right.
Exactly. All day and all night, actually.
Yep.
17.
Yep. Little by little, couple of weeks, it'll probably be there. 2 to 3 weeks tops.
Did what? No, that ain't my fault.
I think you have, Tammy.
On what?
Might, as I say, might be having problems. But
She's not doing too badly. She's recuperating for the most part from her fall.
still,
Yeah. Well, she had, her nose was still giving her trouble for quite some time, but
better now.
she's much better now.
That's good.
She's still having some shoulder issues, but when you're 70 some odd years old, it tends to happen.
Takes a minute or two to heal.
Yep. She is. That was for you, Tim.
What's that? Oh, she getting better every day. She had that nose thing a couple of weeks ago and had that surgery, and then she had got all this pollen going on in Oklahoma, and thought that her coughing and postnasal drip and stuff was from the surgery, but it wasn't. It was actually from the pollen in the air. So she went and got some medicine for that, Zyrtec and Robitussin and Tessipearl. Pretty much, everybody else is on. And then she goes back Monday just to make sure it's good. Yeah, tree and grass pollen is pretty high here right now because everything's popping out, all that good stuff. All the grass and tree species are trying to repopulate themselves every night, so that affects a lot of people. Yep. That's good. She appreciates it. She can feel a little beat up today. I'm not sure why. I think she pushed it too hard yesterday. Yeah, now she's feeling the effects of that today. Yeah, she goes and goes and goes till she doesn't go no more. Both, yeah, both of us don't sit still very well. She could diamond paint and sit still pretty good, but she's still doing something while she's doing still. You know, I'm really digging how this pink starts in the middle of that one and ends in the middle of that one, vice versa. That's pretty cool.
Hey, Caroline, welcome back. Even though you
Hello,
probably been
Caroline.
here the whole time. You
How's
done?
the chicken business going?
I was just gonna say, you done dealing with the chickens?
She works at a Kentucky Fried Chicken. She owns it. Yeah. Well, they were live chickens. They're real chickens.
At one time, yeah.
Not really live much right now. People,
Just getting into the car now, she says.
nice. Caroline, you working tomorrow? Ooh, oh my goodness, this thing just popped. So there's yellow in the orange, and then there's white in the blue and the pink. That looks cool. That's cool.
She says she doesn't think so.
Oh, if you're not working tomorrow, then when we get live in the morning, Caroline, let's get your things going because I got them sitting right here. I could drill up the rest of the other ones because I got the drill bit in. So we can get moving on your stuff tomorrow. It'll be fun.
Oh, the spoons and whatnot.
Yeah, the spoons, the ice cream scoop, got a bunch of pens to make for it. Marion's there, lurking at the retreat.
Caroline wants to know what time, Tim.
So I'll be start turning about 9 our time, Caroline, if you're up. And if you're not up that early, let me know. We'll go a little later. So Marion, one of the things I would love to know, because Carrie and I are planning that thing on the cruise ship and other retreats we're thinking about. I'd love to know what was great and what wasn't so great, and what would be a better than what wasn't great. You know, because I've never thrown an event before. Oh, the weather. I can't do much about that. Except here in Oklahoma, pretty much in the summertime, it's always sunny. Ah, this is a way cool blank. All right, Stacy Hardy. Stacy Hardy, when you watch this back, here you go.
Caroline says it's good, I think.
Cool. Well, I'll get rolling, Caroline, and if you're not here, we'll wait. Who's Carl rooming with? Of course. Ah, nice. Having a good time. All right. Those are all cleaned up, ready to ship. All right, everybody. I think I have to go get Kevin. And yeah, Caroline, we'll hook up in the morning. If you're not there, then we'll wait for you. No big deal. I could turn a pen or two while we're going. Everybody out there in YouTube land, thank you for being here tonight. Going to end this here. Got to go get Kevin. Come back. Got some more skunk work stuff in the shop to do tonight after I'm done. But I'll be back in the morning turning pens and making Caroline's measuring spoons, ice cream scoop, and all that fun stuff. So
Good night, YouTube.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. And Lee says goodbye as well. And the whole Discord group says goodbye and invites you in. See you tomorrow.